Hey guys, this is No Solution. I'm Scott. And a couple things today. First off, I wanted to let everyone know that next Sunday, April 28th, 3 p.m. Eastern, Trevor from Fumes of Hatred and I will be doing a live stream talking about Nocturnal Mortum, hence the shirt. That'll be on my channel again at 3 p.m. on next Sunday, the 28th. So, if you are a fan of Nocturnal Mortum and want to hear a couple guys talk about Nocturnal Mortum, then that's the place for you to be. That's pretty much all we're going to talk about. So, if you're not interested in them, no hard feelings. Yeah, I'll put the link down below so you can hit notify if that's something you want to check out. But should be fun, and I don't think it's going to be too long. I believe Trevor has a short window to do it, so it should be about an hour or something like that. So, not too big a time commitment either. All right, so I'm almost done with the alphabet thread. I'm on X. Like most of you, I'm sure I do not have much for X, so I just pulled out a couple of quick things. I've got Zisma here. This is their compilation of their first two albums, Yeah and First and Magical, from 91 and 93, and then a bunch of demos. Finnish death metal band, grindcore-ish, I guess, in the beginning for sure, but just super weird, kind of proggy, jazzy parts even at this early stage. And I believe after these first two albums, they just went way off into uncharted territory, and we're not even metal anymore. I've not heard those albums, so I can't really comment on those. But yeah, if you're looking for some unique early 90s death metal from Finland, check out Zisma. This is a cheat. So this is a Marillion live album from the Marillion Weekend 2011 called A to Z. This was the Saturday night show. And as you might be able to see on there, everything is, they start with a song that starts with A, then B, then C, etc. So they went through, and then they got to I, and they said I stands for intermission. So there's the first cheat. When I saw them in Montreal, when they got to X, they said X stands for extra intermission. But this was at the kind of the main Marillion Weekend in Port Zeeland in the Netherlands. So they had Dave Gregory there performing as an opening act from the band XTC. So they brought him out and then did a cover of the XTC song Senses Working Overtime. So that's my other X. Yeah, XTC, a band I should know more about, but I do not own anything from them, and I don't know that much about them. But can't know everything, right? Okay. Now a little story time. So everyone, I'm sure, knows Alan from Let's Talk Metal. The mild-mannered professor, nicest guy in the Metal VC. Well, I'm here to expose him because this snake in the grass really screwed me over. So he had a video recently about the Nameless Grave sale. It was a 50% off sale, which you don't see very often. So I was on the Nameless Grave site going through everything, and I see they have a copy of the Sacred Outcry album that Marty and Kellen had raved about. And I'd heard it, and I was, yeah, it's pretty cool, but it was always a little too expensive. So they had it for half off. Bam, put it in my cart. Well, before I could check out, I don't like to talk about this much because I don't like to brag, but I'm kind of a big deal in this town. I'm kind of a local celebrity, with my huge YouTube channel, and I'm a pretty good athlete as well. So I've got fans from all different walks of life, and my wife came and got me that some people had driven from hours away, and their kids, it was just their dream to meet me and get my autograph and take a picture with me. So they, the public awaits. That's the price you pay for being famous. So got up out of my computer chair, went outside, talked with the family for a while, took some pictures, made their day, probably made their life actually, because how often do you get to meet a legend? But so got that over with. All right, go back in to check out. I get a little message. Oh, you can't check out because something in your cart is out of stock, and it was the Sacred Outcry album. All right, fine. Then 2 weeks later, I see Alan's video And here he is waving the Sacred Outcry album in front of my face. I think specifically to taunt me. And then Marty said, yeah, the joke of it is, because I was on their live stream the other night, and Marty said, yeah, the joke of it is, Scott, that Alan doesn't even like it. He just grabbed it because it was cheap. So, and I found out Bill was trying to get it too, Bill from the Ninth Circle. And so I'm not sure exactly how I can blame Alan for stealing one album from two other people, but I don't care. I'm doing it. So, Alan, you've been exposed. You're a snake in the grass. You're a dirty, rotten scoundrel. And your day's coming, buddy. But anyway, I did get some other stuff from Nameless Grave. I just thought Alan showed his. I thought it'd be fun to show what I got. Yeah, like I said, it was a half-off sale, which is pretty awesome. It's done now, so now I'm just rubbing it in your face what I got. But this was stuck in there just like, I guess as a stabilizer or something. Just the sleeve, not the record, for Helm's Deep, Treacherous Ways. I don't know. I thought it was cool with like the monsters and then the spaceship and whatnot. I'll have to check it out eventually. So let's see. I'll just run through these quick because they're still sealed, so I can't really talk about them too much. I got the two Warning albums. These probably aren't going to show up very well because they're very muted colors. Yeah, a band I've been aware of for a long time. I've just never seen these for a good price. Classic Doom albums, so I've always wanted them. So got those. They were also selling these. They were released on Nameless Grave. Twisted Tower Dire. So this is the Isle of Hydra, but I'm pretty sure this is like alternate takes or something, or a different mix or something like that. There's something different about it, and I don't remember what I read, but I just recently got a comp of Twisted Tower Dire and was really, really excited about it, so was able to grab this cheap. It's got some bonus tracks too, some rehearsal tracks, and then I also got the Crest of the Martyrs demos. So, you know, I would like the actual official full lengths, but I've heard very good things about this that some people prefer to the album. So I'll enjoy listening to it, and that'll be that. I got this by Fire and Sword Glory. I've heard their EP, which I can't remember the name of now. It might have been self-titled. Very unique, kind of Christian doom. Not doom, more traditional metal, more I guess more epic metal. I'm trying to stop saying dude, and the more I think about it, I say it more and more. But then I don't know, there I go again. The religious thing may be kind of a gimmick. I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't looked into it enough. But anyway, I really enjoyed the EP, and this I'd seen it before, and it was like $20 on CD, and I was like, I'm not paying $20 for a new CD, but half off, yes. This was one that I commented to Alan that like this was the one that I probably shouldn't have bought, but I fell into the it's only $6 trap. It's the latest Bell Witch album, so I'm going to try to read. Night Shadow. Never mind. It is another 85-minute one-track album, and I believe it's part 1 of 3. I have Mirror Reaper. I admire Mirror Reaper very much, but I really have to be in a specific mood to listen to something like that. And so when this came out, I was like, I probably don't need another Bell Witch album, but you wave it in front of my face for $6, I'm probably going to buy it, so I did. Terminus, The Reaper's Spiral. So Jason at Black Leather Eyes had brought this up a long time ago, and I looked for it and couldn't find it. I found the second album, which I did enjoy quite a bit, but I wanted to hear the first one. So they had this, so I grabbed that. Zemail from Greece, To Slay with Silent Dagger. This is an EP. First new material from them in, 10 years, maybe more than that. The reason I passed on this before is it's 4 tracks. I think it's only like 12 minutes or so. And 2 of the tracks are from the upcoming album. So you're going to end up spending $15 for like 5 minutes of unreleased material. So, but for half off, there you go. Another one that's bounced in and out of my cart for a long time is the Diamond Head Lightning to the Nations 2020 re-recording. Probably not something I need, But I did see this lineup of the band play 2017 or so, and even though it's only one original member, they put on a great show. So I was interested to hear this, and the price was right. So has some bonus tracks too, I believe. Immigrant Song, No Remorse. And the last thing I got was the newest release from Necrofilth. Kind of a crust punk metal hybrid band. Very fun. This is an EP, 5 songs, 4 songs, one of them's a cover. But then it has a live set in Tokyo and a live set in Seoul. So it's a total of 33 tracks. Obviously, their songs are very short if you can fit 33 songs on one disc. But yeah, I've always enjoyed them and happy to pick up their newest thing. And this came with, it was a special package that came with kind of a magazine comic book thing. And the price of this, I mean, it's cool, but it's very short. There's just some lyrics, and then there's kind of one of the songs is kind of illustrated with the lyrics. Probably not something I would have bought for full price, but with the half off sale, I ended up getting this for like $3 extra. So I did. Now I got to figure out where I'm going to put it and not have it get ruined. But really cool. Looking forward to listening to that. So that's my haul. Alan, you're on the list. And yeah, please join me and Trevor for the live stream if you're so inclined. And that is it, I guess, you guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, CM Punk is a piss baby. Later.